Have you found your silence? From surround sounds to surround silence. Silence is a soundless valley in the early morning mist. Silence in the calm of the ocean before the coming of the storm. Silence in the deafening, noiseless vastness of the desert. Silence in that awesome panorama from the mountain peak. There is the muffled silence at the heart of every forest, as trees stand tall and thick in a conspiracy to absorb the slightest sound. On the last peal of the village bell, you can dry the sounds as it fades into silence. Listen closely to the symphony, and you will hear pure silence between the notes, without which the beauty of such music would be lost. Become aware of the space between your thoughts. Go into and through that space, and you will emerge into the silence of your being and reunited with your power as a master creator. Only in silence can everything that has true and eternal value be known. Only when our whole being is in silence can our spiritual heart receive and absorb the light and love of the source. A source that is far beyond beliefs, concepts, and names. In the profoundly silent state, we may rediscover and be moved once again by our own dormant benevolence towards all creatures, great and small. There are many practices to induce and reintroduce yourself to your silence. Here are a few to experiment with. Find a space. Day-to-day life can be like perpetual motion, which always has its origins in our thoughts. For many of us, we don't only have occasional trains of thoughts. It's as if our consciousness, and therefore our mind, is an international hub which constant arrivals and departures of trains and boats and planes full of thoughts. Stop for a few moments. Observe your thoughts. Notice the space between your thoughts. Rest your awareness within the space, and it will happen. In those space and in behind your thoughts is silence. It is the very power out of which thoughts are created. In almost the same way, waves arise out of the ocean. Being a blank. Gentle gaze at a blank canvas or sheet of paper. Imagine it is symbolic of your consciousness, yourself. Allow all thoughts to fall off the page of your mind. Allow all feelings to dissolve and slip off the pages of memory. Allow all concerns to disappear from the pages of your imagination. And there you are, blank and yet silent, still and yet profoundly peaceful, fully aware of being fully present without noise. Silence the buzz. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Imagine that you are walking down a path in a serene forest. Soon you come across a clearing. Walk slowly to center of the glade and sit down. As if from nowhere, animal surrounds you. There means no harm. The larger the animal, the greater the noise of your anxiety. For example, a fleet-footed gazelle may represent a work deadline, a rolling lion, trouble within a relationship. On one part of the glade is a beehive. Bees swarm nearby, making the humming noise of free-floating worry. Gently touch each of the animals. As you do so, they quieten and disappear into the forest. The only sound left is the buzz of the bees. Imagine all your tiny worries, one by one, entering the hive until the glade is silent. Your worries are still. Your concern will be dealt with another day. All around you is peace. You are still. You are silence. The noise of thoughts can be compared to darkness. Don't become lost or disheartened in that darkness. Just step out into the light of silence and feel inside with the enlightenment that I am light and step further. This is called conscious creativity. Om Shanti.
Step into the light. Fill yourself with might. LearnMeditationOnline.org